Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be discussing about the queue. Up to now, we have discussed about arrays, vectors, and their functions. So, in this video, I'll be discussing about DQs and their functions and what are the different types of functions that are present in a DQ. So, first, DQ is an double queues. We can insert and delete the elements from the front as well as from the back. We have seen in a queues. If you haven't watched my queues video, please look at that. In queues, we are going to insert and delete at the front and back. If you are going to insert the elements, we are going to insert at the rear position, and if you are going to delete the elements, with the pop, we are going to delete at the front. But here it is a DQ, right? So we can insert and delete elements at the front and back. I can insert the elements with the help of push back and push front. Okay, and if I want to delete the elements, I can use the functions pop front and pop back. So this is my DQ, double Q. Okay, and not only that, in this random access is possible. So here the first point is, I can insert and delete, insert comma delete at front and back. Okay, and my second point is random access is possible. I can find the element at random uh, index position. Okay, if I want to know the possible index element, for example, if I want to know the index element at 3, then with the help of dot at operator, I can find that element. Okay, so this is random access is possible. And after that, DQs are very useful in a competitive programming. If there are elements, lot of elements that we are going to insert and delete at multiple times, and multiple times we are going to delete, so that at that time we are going to use a DQ. Okay, so first, let us implement a DQ. I use stream for that using namespace std, and yes, we have to have to include a DQ. And my main function, similarly, how we are going to declare the DQ. Okay, we are going to D. Okay, so if I want to insert the element, first I'll be push front. Let me insert elements at my okay, first I have inserted 50 element, right? So let me give a real example. Okay, first push front means I'm inserting the elements at the front position. Okay, let us think that this is my 0th position. I'm going to insert at the 0th position, and I'm going to repeat this process for 5 times. Okay, again, again. Okay, first 50. After that, I'm going to insert element 40. So first 40 will be inserted, and then 50 is present because I have inserted the 40 element before the 50, right? Front. And after that, this is my 30. So first 30, and then 40, and then 50. And again, I'm going to insert 20 element. So here my element is 20, 30, 40, and 50. At last, my element is 10, right? So it would be added here 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So let us check what are the elements present in my DQ. In D, I'll simply print my elements present in my DQ. Okay, so let us run this. So we are getting the same output 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So this is about a inserting elements at a front, right? So if I want to insert the element at my last, okay, if I want to insert at the last, okay, so I'll be using the function push back. Okay, so first 60 element gets inserted at the end, means here my 60 elements get inserted, and after that 60, 70, and like that. Okay, so this is my 60, and then at last means 70, and then 80, and then 90, and then this is my last element 100. So whenever I'm using push back function, whatever the elements present in our my DQ, this element will be inserted at the last. Okay, so this is my 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and this element would be my 60. Okay, and here similarly 70, like that. So let us check if this is working or not. I'll have to get the input as 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I've again inserted not right. So let me remove this, right. So I have to get input as 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Okay, got it. So we have seen how we are going to insert the elements at front and back, right? After that, I'll show you how we are going to pop the elements at front and back. So with this simple function, I mean pop back. So we are going to pop elements from a back. So first I'll be popping 10 and 90, and after that I'll show you how many elements present in my DQ. Okay, so I'll remove two elements, and then let me show you how many elements present in my array, sorry, DQ. So my element should be up to 1 to 100, 800, right? But I have deleted two elements, that is I have used two times this function, pop back function. So 190 gets deleted. After that, if I am using again pop front function, okay, d dot pop front two times, so I'll be getting the value as, I mean my 10 and 20 gets deleted, and then from 30 I'll be getting the output 30, 40, I mean 10 and 20 gets deleted because I have used d dot pop front, right? So 10 and 20 gets deleted, at the last 90 and 100 gets deleted. So 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80. So not only that, I have said that we can insert and delete at any position, I mean front and back, that we have seen, and random access is possible, right? So let us check that. So cout d dot at, if I want to know the insert position at we have array like from here, right? So if I want to find the index at third, okay, 0, 1, 2, let me check this. And to be clear, I'll write a simple element at index 2. Okay, right. So it elements index to 0, 1 to 50 gets printed. Okay, this is also working perfectly. And one more thing, we can also find the size of my Deque, okay, with the help of d dot size. There is nothing new in this, we have already seen our in a list and arrays, right? Sorry, in a, yes, in a vectors in arrays. In the next topic I'll be discussing about the list. Okay, size of Deque is, that is my d dot size. So first I have inserted elements 1 to 100, right? After that I have popped the last two elements and then popped two first elements. 10 and 20 gets deleted and 90 and 100 gets deleted. After that 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70. And then I have printed all these elements and the elemented index second. So 50 gets printed and the size of DQ 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are the main functions that we are going to use in our DQ. So if I want to know the element at my front, so with the help of d dot front, element at first position, that is d dot front. And similarly, if I want to know the element at my last, so d dot back. And let me put an endl here. So first 30, 40, size is 6, element at first position, I mean d dot front gives me the first position 30, and then d dot sorry, this is my back, right? So, and here let me put an endl here itself. first element at index second is 50, size is 6, element at first position. Okay, this is my back, right, at last position. So index at second row is 50, size is 6, and element at first position is 30, and element at last position is 80. So with the help of d dot back and d dot front, we can find the elements that are present in a first and last. And we can also find that with the help of random access possible, that is with the help of dotted operator. So these are the main functions that are we are going to use in our DQ. So that's it for this video. In the next video we'll be discussing about this list. So after that, containers topic will be finished. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe.